Okay, hello everyone. My name is 林李正，我从机械系的学生。I'm from mechanical students, mechanical departments, and my student ID is E14115162. And today I'm going to bring a topic about path of renunciation and compassion, the role of wealth and charity in Buddhist monasticism. Okay, presented by me, Lin. Okay, next. What will I discuss? This project is focused exclusively on Buddhism, examining how Buddhist teachings from the Dhammapada is a written text that written by one of the disciples of the Buddha and exists until now. So we can still see the teaching, the Dhammapada that 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 maybe translates or renew. I mean the language, but the point is still the same. Okay. There are three main ideas from my presentation. Like the first one is renunciation of wealth and focus on spiritual purity in the Dhammapada. The second one is Buddhist monastic practice and economic simplicity in Theravada tradition. The third one is social impact and ethical responsibilities of Buddhist monasteries. The path of renunciation and compassion. Analyze how Buddhist teachings, particularly from the Dhammapada, influence modern monastic views on wealth and charity. So we see the wealth and the charity is two different things, right? But the Buddhist teaching that we should give our wealth to the community, to the charity, to the people in need, to the temple or to the monks that living. Yeah. In the video before this, I have taken video that 16 minutes long, and I cannot upload it anywhere in my YouTube or in my Google Drive because it's full everywhere. So I'm going to keep it simple and quick. Uh, the background and the context, Dhammapada, a collection of first attributed to the Buddha, served as a moral and spiritual guide. It was compiled around the 3rd century BCE, and has remained influential across Buddhist traditions. The Dhammapada is a good book, I think. If you are interested in the Dhammapada, you can still read it as a guidelines, a spiritual guide. There's a Buddha teaching there a lot. Okay. Uh, there's a quote here. Scriptural scriptural foundations and on wealth and renunciation. Dhammapada 393 states that not by met hair, nor by family, nor by birth does one become true Brahmin. By true by truth and rightness alone, one becomes pure. It's a good quote, I think, because I read it like 5 or 6 times and it still hit me. Like, wow, damn. Not by hair, like not by what we were born with, but what we are doing on while we're living, the action we take, that the truth and the rightness that makes one become pure. There's a four monastic practice that I've summary here, like four some are from the ancient one, and some there are exists until now in the modern living society. Monks on relay dana, the alms or the dana or the giving alms or donation from lay people that people give, for the wealthy people give or donate to the charity to sustain themselves. This is a practice not only support monks but to encourage generosity and gratitude among lay followers. The modern things that we can so see here in the society, that Thai monks collect food for daily food offering. Like maybe I don't know. I've never been in Thai before, but uh, it's written that the Thai monks often walking around the village or the temple around the environment around the temple to collect the food of daily food offerings. The lay people, will offer the food on breakfast or the lunch before the afternoon, of course, reinforcing the connection between monastics and lay communities. I think it's still seen in India or Indonesia or in Myanmar, that there are a lot of Theravada teaching there. James G. Scott, Monastic Economy. Examine how monasteries adapt to globalization while maintaining ethical principles. And the fourth one is the focusing on practice like alms giving and communal support. The Buddhist monasticism practice simplicity and generosity through alms giving, the dana, which sustain the monks and the foster gratitude and moral responsibility in daily communities. Social impact and ethical responsibilities. Uh, the point of this is Buddhists not only offering to the monks, to the healthcare of the monks, not only to the monks or the temple, but it supports the social welfare by offering education, organization, healthcare, disaster relief, or like this or disaster and the around environmental. For instance, like Myanmar Sitagu International Buddhist, or you can see the Sichi on Taiwan. I think it's the same for disaster relief or healthcare or education, but still teaching the Buddha's teaching, the Dhammapada of this. Yeah. Okay, let's get further ado. Key findings. I think we already said this before. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's double page. Okay. The conclusion and the questions. We will start with the questions first. How can the principle of Buddhist monastic economics be applied to address modern issues of wealth inequality? Okay, this is my answer. Okay, Buddhist monastic economics emphasize simplicity, generosity, and ethical resource management. So that's 3 point. Okay, that's 3 point is important, which can serve as a model for addressing wealth inequality. The practice of dana or alms giving promotes distribution of resource that ensuring wealth circulates within the communities. So it will come back like zero sum game. Okay. Rather than being concentrated to one person and the person will get richer and not being shared. So it will keep rotating to the community, circulates within the community. Buddhist principles inspire voluntary giving, ethical responsibility among wealthier individuals, fostering economic balance. Additionally, Buddhist teaching advocate contentment with minimal material needs, like keep it simple. The Buddhist teach like that. Keep it simple. We don't have so much to attach, like my hair. Exactly. Don't attach to something. This is one of the teaching of the Dhammapada. The Buddhists teach reducing overconsumption and promoting sustainable lifestyles, which can help reduce disparities between rich and poor. Okay, the second question is, could Buddhist monasticism provide a sustainable economic model for community facing financial and environmental challenges? For me personally, yes. Buddhist monasticism offers sustainable economic model through its reliance on ethical consumption, communal support, and non-accumulation of wealth. Monasteries operate on voluntary donation rather than profit-driven systems, demonstrating how economies can thrive on mutual support rather than exploitation. The emphasis of simplicity and mindfulness aligns with eco-friendly practices, such as reducing waste, conserving resources, like keep it recycle or something, can create self-sufficient communities that can address financial. I'm sorry. Wait. Okay. Financial insecurity and environmental sustainability. Simultaneously, that we can solve problem that financial and environmental by keeping it simple, generosity, and non-accumulation of wealth, something like that. The 3 points that I mentioned to you before, the simplicity, generosity, and ethical resource management, this is important too here. Uh, okay, I think that's the answer. And let's jump to the conclusion. Buddhist monasticism provide an ethical framework for addressing modern economic and social challenges through practices rooted in simplicity, generosity, and sustainability. Second one is the reintegration of spiritual values with social engagement shows that monasteries act as both cultural and agents of positive change. The third one is lessons from the Buddhist economy, such as mutual interdependence and ethical resource management, demonstrates how ancient principles can inspire the solutions. Now, like in the modern society, to contemplate issues like inequality and environmental sustainability. So that's all from my presentation. I hope it's between the time range because I have taken this like 3 or 4 times or 7 times. I don't know. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Lee Nissen, E14115162. And here are the reference the Professor Philip Mike C. The suggestions box said that Professor Philip would like to see the newer reference. I have changed some. Um, I hope there's no mistakes here. My pronunciation or my English or my math, like my presentation here. Okay, bye bye. Thank you, Professor Philip.